What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Wagwan. Big up on the damn self. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to Riley's World. Big up Toxic and Nico early out in the building. I hear y'all guys talking a bag of stuff in the chat. Now, whole caucus bag of something y'all talking inside the stream. Yes, I. Right here doing the damn thing again. Football, struggling with the football, you know what I mean? Not much going on for us, you know? We not getting here we go, we not get nothing at all. So we just sit down really and truly wait on everything. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Turn up Batman and Spider-Man. Be a Batman and Spider-Man situation, Miss not going with. You know what I mean? No Bruno here we go yet. Yeah. It's been ages, yeah. I mean, like, them tie we out like a goat. You know what I mean? Them tie we out like a goat. Get up this morning, think how that city Bruno here we go. It not happen. You know what I mean? And just a bunch of something just not happening. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. You get me? It's coming. So, you know what I mean? As you can see, part of the talk I want to talk about the invasion. The Brazilian invasion. It's going to be a Brazilian takeover in the Premier League. You know what I mean? At Arsenal Football Club. Y'all think the Premier League ready for that? Y'all think the Premier League ready for that? I could have learned a whole language with this transfer saga. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's been rough. Waiting on this Bruno announcement. It's been rough. Waiting on and watching and hoping on this Vinny Junior saga. You know what I'm saying? It's been rough dealing with these transfer that Arsenal have. You know what I mean? Trust me, it's been a hell of a roller coaster. You know what I mean? Big up Blah. How you doing, Blah? How are you? Yeah, it's been kind of tough. You know what I mean? With this transfer, especially Arsenal transfer. I mean, a transfer happening. Transfer happening, just not Arsenal transfer. You know what I mean? Doing good. Final return to playing games for my club. Made an error, but we keep going. That is it. That is it. Continue pushing, man. Continue pushing. Good Riley, and you. I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. You know, I'm doing okay. Just here again on another roller coaster ride with figuring out what's going on with our beloved Arsenal. You know what I mean? Blah say, yeah, I saw Leeds, Roman Tada. So Leeds come back and do the damn thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, Leeds come back and do the damn thing. We don't talk. We don't talk about that. Oh Lord, Nico, what's going on with your club, man? What's going on with your club? You know what y'all need? Y'all have two good strikers. Ekitike is not playing. I didn't even see the game yet. You know what I mean? I just got home, so he came right after you left, Blah. He did came. He wasn't scared, but I think he didn't know the score yet. He came right after you left, but I don't think he knew the score. As if he knew the score, he might have stayed away for a little bit. Yeah, but he did came right after you left. Nico is a person that don't really hide, you know. That's what I like about him. He don't really hide. You know what I mean? He's a guy that just love football. You get me? Yeah, I appreciate that about his. You know? Yeah, he's not like them other ones that disappear for weeks and months just because. Yeah. Leeds game never happened. It didn't? So y'all didn't get beat today? Are we back now? I don't know. I don't know. My Wi-Fi can be a mess sometimes. I really, really do not know. Okay. We're back again. We're back again. You know what I mean? Grateful we're back again. Yeah, so as we were saying, we were not supposed to talk about that 4-2 loss. About that for people. Do please remember, do not talk anything about Liverpool getting beat today. All right? Don't talk anything about Liverpool getting beat today. Because one of the moderator is a Liverpool fan, and I don't want him to remove anybody. Okay? I do not want him to remove anybody just because his side ain't no good and they got beaten by Leeds 4-2. You know what I mean? Yeah. Say you gotta go. Say you gotta go. Look, you have to be. Look, you realize how Arsenal did their business today. Arsenal played some football yesterday. Was it yesterday we played Saturday? Yes. Some football yesterday. Saturday. Let's say Saturday because some people already gone past Saturday. So Arsenal played some proper football Saturday with a reserve, a third string mixed with some little players. You know what I'm saying? And you see how we handle business? We look like a champ, right? Yeah. We look like the champs. That's how you behave. You understand what I'm saying, Nico? That's how you behave. You get me? You're picking up where you left off by, you know what I mean, not defending your title and now behaving like this. You understand what I'm saying? With them big stars that you break transfer record to buy. Doesn't look good, bro. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I thought you were really going. He's just trying to get me to ease up off Liverpool getting beat by Leeds. But I'm not going to tell anybody that Liverpool get beat by Leeds, Nico. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. If anybody else come in the chat, I won't tell them that Liverpool get beat by Leeds. All right? I won't do it. I can't do that to you, man. I can't do that to you. Yeah. So the transfer window has gone cold again. It has gone cold again. Some mixed reports going around as well about this Vinny Jr. saga that him turned down Arsenal and a bunch of bag or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what anymore. What's the truth? What's the lie? You get me? Just a bunch of something. But just in case, none of that on a show. Can you imagine? Them 4 Brazilians there at Arsenal. Them 4 Brazilians at Arsenal. Can you guys imagine how mad that would be? You get me? Can you guys imagine how fantastically crazy that would be? You know what I'm saying? Vinny Jr., Bruno, Martinelli, and the general himself, Big Gabby. Crazy, 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 crazy look. Crazy, crazy look. You understand me? Yeah, man. And that's something that can bring home the Premier League again. And that's something that probably can bring home the Champions League again. I say again? No, I mean for the person. Yeah. So I line up with them 4 Brazilians. I must be frank and admit something, though. I don't think that I don't think we're gonna have the 4 Brazilians here. It's either we're gonna have Vinny and not Martinelli, or we're gonna have Martinelli and not Vinny. But I think one of them. Yeah, if Vinny don't come in, I don't think Martinelli will leave it. If Vinny come in, Martinelli might leave. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good look. You know what I mean? It looks interesting to see. I mean, I just can't wait for the transfer window to over it now, man. You know what I mean? I can't wait for the transfer window to over it. Too much speculation and a bunch of drama and a bunch of something, just too much going on with this transfer window and Arsenal moving slow. You know what I mean? Are they taking their time? You know what I mean? Bruno Guimaraes coming, he's not coming. He agree fee, he doesn't agree. I don't know. You know what I mean? Too much going on. Why so much uncertainty behind Arsenal transfer? Why so much uncertainty behind our transfer? What we do so? You know what I mean? Why can't we just do some straightforward transfer just now? So, okay, guess what? We see the player, we like the player, we pay for the player, and then come to Arsenal. You know what I mean? Why? It has to take a whole length of time. A whole heap of time. You know what I mean? Yeah. We understand that the Vini Jr. one is not as simple, right? The Vini Jr. one is kind of different. It's kind of more technical, right? Because even though we're linked to Vini Jr. preferred choice is to stay at Real Madrid. So if they can find a common ground, they win. But if they can't, Arsenal will be ready to swoop and take over the lead, right? Yeah, that's the situation. But besides that, you know what I mean? The Bruno Guimaraes transfer should have been something that will wrap up a long time ago. In spite of the importance that Bruno is to Newcastle. You get me? We're the Premier League champions. And when the Premier League champions come calling, it's a different scenario. It's a different ball game, right? And when we start play ball, we need to score goal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When we start, we can't try to do no set piece nor no corner FC with Bruno. We need to get the damn thing done. You know what I mean? Ball needs to be in the back of the net. So we can't Newcastle got the ball field. We're not put them on the field. You get me, sir? So Bruno did it on a standstill and a waiting game and go on. Just pay the money for the man and let's go. Just pay the money for the man and let's go, man. It's been too long. It's been way, way too long. You understand me? And probably that's why some people feel like Arsenal transfer business. Nah, do properly, or they feel like Arsenal not have the money. Because we just too cheap over 2 little shilling. You know what I mean? Just get the thing done and let's move on to the next. Bruno need to forward in the camp and start to the damn thing. You know what I mean? Start jelly with the team and get it under control. You know what I mean? As I said, Vini Jr. situation, if it happened, that might take us out transfer. You know what I mean? We did a big transfer, not as huge as this. But we did pull off a big transfer, which was the biggest one, probably to come at Arsenal at the time. You know what I mean? I don't know if you all remember the Ozil transfer. You know what I mean? It was a deadline day. I think that was in January though. I think that was in the January transfer market. Deadline day transfer. It was crazy. You know, it was crazy. Yeah. So yeah, the transfer them just need to happen. You know what I mean? The transfer them need to happen, and we need to get it over with and just say that. All right. So not a lot going on in the transfer window. Not a lot going on with football and a whole right now. Besides Liverpool losing today, 4-2. You know what I mean? Which kind of make everybody day kind of nice. You know, not now go on and you get something to laugh about and be joyful about. It's fun. It's fantastic. You know what I mean? We'll take it all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. You get me? Yeah. So Arsenal don't no more preseason until Wednesday. Wednesday again, we do a preseason game. You get me? And I don't understand what's going on with this Arsenal website. You get me? I don't understand what's going on with this Arsenal app because they asked us to pre-buy to go ahead and buy our bundle early. And I did. I did. I went ahead and I bought the bundle so that I could watch the game and possibly bring the game live and do a watch along with you guys. Okay, unfortunately, I was at work, so the watch along never get happened. But nevertheless, when we tune into the stream is telling me that it's not. I can't get a game in my region. That's not what it said when they signed me up. You know what I'm saying? So I get to realize that everybody was crashing out though. Everybody's stream was crashing out. So let's see what the next one have to say. You get me? But I can't be paying for this and we're not getting the games that we're supposed to get. That makes no sense. You know what I mean? So Arsenal need to fix that. Yeah, Riley. Yeah, blah. Yeah, so Arsenal need to fix that situation with the stream so we can gear for the one that is coming on Wednesday. You know what I mean? And hopefully we can do some watch along and communicate with the people where can't wait to have some watch along and get together for some football. You know what I'm saying? But that need to fix. That need to fix. Nothing really going around today. Nothing much. Doing the runs. So what I mean talking point about the transfer that we're doing is that we're hanging our basket where we can't reach it. You know what I mean? Some of the main talking point is that Arsenal can't afford the players that we're trying to get. You understand what I'm saying? We couldn't even afford to pay for Manuel Rodgers, right? And I know the persons that are saying that know that I want a crap. You get me? I always mention that when we were buying Rodgers, not Rodgers, Declan Rice, the oil rich Manchester City was in that with us, and we outbid them. If a player beats our valuation, we will break the bank for them. But we're not going to buy a little bit above average player. You know what I mean? Like Rodgers, and break the bank for it. You get me? No. We can be reckless if we want, but we're not. We won't be reckless in that manner. I think if you want to see Arsenal go a little bit reckless, it has to be with the likes of a player like Vinny Jr. And we were willing to do some risks with Declan Rice. You get me? Yeah, so we have to look at the aspect of the players first, you know what I mean, the amount of money that is required to get them, you get me, and if it's worth it making an investment. You know what I mean? It never worth it. It never worth it. So it's not that we're broke, it's just that we're not willing to spend unnecessarily. You get where I come from? Yeah, we're not willing to spend unnecessarily. Unnecessary spending is not it. It's not it. You know what I mean? Because what they're going to do, it's going to hurt us down the line. Imagine we allow Aston Villa to twist our arm to get 117 million from us, Rodgers. Then everybody will think so we have some punk like Chelsea. You know what I mean? And they need, every time they see Chelsea, they just hype up the price. Every time they see Chelsea, they just hype up the price. Because guess what? Chelsea this person or buy the player. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we're not trying to do that desperate thing that they say we just have buy a player for buy a player because you know what I mean, we can. You know what I mean? And we can. You get me? Because I assure you, if Vinny Jr. comes on the market today, we're gonna buy it. You know what I mean? In spite of whatever they want to cost. If Vinny Jr. makes himself available today, we're gonna buy it. So I don't want people to feel like, say, oh, Arsenal is a weak fence and everybody just try to jump over the fence. You get me? No, now to show some respect. Arsenal are Premier League champions. You get me? I know we ain't been in this position for 22 years. But we're here now. You understand what I'm saying? We're here now. And make no mistake of it. Arsenal can afford any player they want. You understand what I'm saying? Arsenal can afford any player they want. It's just that we run a business. We have always run a business. I will make people understand that. That's how the business is. You get me? There are times when we will try to twist or, you know what I mean, loosen the thing a little bit, you know what I mean? But just for special talent and special players. You know what I mean? Big up Krish. Arsenal is moving quietly. Well, I hope so. I hope so. You know what I mean? Hello, Riley, how you doing? Big up yourself, Krish. Tactics said Arsenal is moving quietly. I hope so. You get me? I hope so. Because sitting there doing the waiting thing, it's just kind of it's kind of stressful. You know what I mean? Sitting there waiting on these transfer while preseason going on. And we all know that it's always ideal to get preseason under your belt. You know what I mean? When you're going into a long season. So we always want to get transferred on early, which Arsenal never done. You know what I mean? We never really ever get transferred on early. So what's the point of even saying it? What's the point of even thinking it? And we know it happen, right? Our transfer business is always late. You know what I mean? This transfer window is a little bit different than our previous transfer windows just because of what we need to get. Understand what we need to get. We're not just trying to bulk our squad like we did last season. We don't need that. You get me? We're not trying to bulk the squad like we did last season. Last season, we were short. So we just went out and had some quality to the team. You know what I mean? The Mosquera, the Nkapia, the Victoria Perez. You get what I'm saying? And it worked out. We won the league. You know what I mean? We won the league. You know what I mean? The endurance really paid off. But this time around, we know how to win the league. And we know how to get to the final of the Champions League. Right? So, what we don't know how to do is to win the Champions League because we have never done it. Right? And what better way to win the Champions League than to bring somebody in that knows how to win the Champions League? Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That's where Vinny Jr. comes in. So it's all a tactics behind what Arsenal trying to do. We never win. We have won the Premier League for 22 years. So what we did was we brought in Premier League winner. You know what I mean? Like Gabriel Jesus and Jenko, we brought in Premier League winners. You know what I mean? Which was very smart. The level rise and you know what I mean? The club get better, the players get better. And after 4 or 5 tries, we finally win the Premier League. Right? So we solved that situation. Now everybody in the team is a Premier League winner. So then if you carry nobody from the outside to win the Premier League, no. Because we have everybody in the team that is a Premier League winner. But what we don't have in the team is a Champions League winner. That's what we don't have in the team. Well, we actually do. Kai Havertz. I forget about it. He needs help. You know what I mean? Even though he can't make them understand how sweet it is. Plus, him doing that Chelsea shirt, so it wasn't as nice. The other time, it wasn't as nice. He did that Chelsea shirt, so he probably not even remember what it is like with the Champions League. Because they did it with a Chelsea team. You know what I mean? But bringing up Vinny is a different caliber. Bringing in a Vinny is a different atmosphere. You know what I mean? A lot of people say, yo, you think it's gonna make sense? Because Arsenal is a family club, right? And it's run under a certain guidance and stuff like that. And Vinny's a crybaby. And Vinny will come destroy or disrupt the meds of what's actually going on with Arsenal right now. But I disagree. Sometimes a change of environment is what a person needs. You get me? Sometimes a change of environment is what a person needs. Sometimes a person just needs somebody to hug him and say, yo, love you. You get me? Stuff like that. Sometimes a person just need a little pat on the shoulder. You get me? And sometimes a person just need a change of environment. Really need Arsenal. Whether I understand or not, or in believe or not, you do. And Arsenal need Vinny. You know what I mean? Vinny is one of the most hated players in football. No lie. Serious talk, right? Vinny is one of the most hated football players. By fans, by clubs, by, you know what I mean, managers. He is one of the most hated football players. Cool? Arsenal is one of the most hated football clubs. It's not a match made in heaven, right? That's all? Right, that's the thing. Everything just solid and sealed. And, you know what I mean? Vinny need Arsenal and Arsenal need Vinny. You know what I mean? Just bring the two, hate them together with people, hate them, and just make it work. You know what I mean? Just make it work. Red Skull in the building, bless up, bro. Just fast show and share my blessing. Because me have work tomorrow early. Yo, big up yourself, Red Skull. You know, me just text you. Just text you one. Just text me. It's a long time to hear from you. And me just shoot you a text. I'm going to see you got you still, but here you are. You get me? Yeah, man, here you are. But big up yourself, man. Of course, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Arsenal need 2 midfielders. Yeah, Arsenal need. Well, the squad I get together. The squad I get together. You know what I mean? I just hope they get it together fast. And because the delay thing just kind of have Arsenal fans on the edge. And I'm not gonna lie, the team look good, the team look gel, the team look determined, the team look like champion. Yeah, the team look like champion. Because the preseason game they would them play with a bunch of kids, you know what I mean? And Christopher Zales, that his first game, look fantastic. The team look like champions. You get where I come from? And when the starting level come back, meaning the rest of play them where you know how to start, you know what I mean? It should be a different ball game. The football should get way more serious. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't think we need a lot, but we do need something. We don't need a lot, but we do need something. For sure, we need that X factor. You know what I mean? That X factor. You get me? Taxi say we'll set Vinny straight. You know what I mean? I think the atmosphere of Arsenal Football Club will set Vinny straight. You know what I mean? When you see the different atmosphere, or when you see the different at the level, you know what I mean? And what a public atmosphere is really actually like. You get me? I don't think he's a bad person, man. I just think him just around bad people. Yeah. That is what, yeah, that is it. I just think him around bad people. The environment we're there now, and a fake environment. That's my thought on it. Even if you leave that environment there, change, sometimes you have to change your scenery. Sometimes you have to give yourself a breeze out from somewhere. You get me? So I just feel like a change of scenery will be perfect for him. You know what I mean? Help him to catch himself. If he wants to make history, Arsenal is where he needs to be as well. Right? Imagine you are the one to lead Arsenal to the first Champions League trophy. Can you imagine that? Forever issue that, brother? Yeah, man, forever issue that, man. Arsenal could not win the Champions League until Vinny signed for them. And they take it all the way. Can see the headline now. You get me? Yeah, man, I can see the headline now. But all of this is just hopes. You know what I mean? Wishful thinking. Because guess what? They're denying. Rock Nation is denying any agreement with Arsenal and Vinny Jr. I mean that we reach Rock Nation, but we talk about Jay-Z and the people you know. It's a Jigga. Jay-Z. Everybody knows that Jigga. Jay-Z and Jigga, right? Yeah. So He was asked about football, and he stated that he was asked which club he likes, which club he support. And he said support Arsenal from when he saw watch theory, you know. All right, cool. So anyway, the one I convert a whole for Arsenal fans, you know. The man Henry the boss. You know what I mean? Henry the boss. Arsenal have a fan base based on Thierry Henry by itself. So I'm saying love Arsenal, him is an Arsenal supporter. Alright. So you have an agency with sign ballers. You know what I mean? I will represent ballers and get them signed to big clubs. Right? Arsenal is a big club. Vinny Junior is a baller. And you is the Arsenal fan. See the connection? You see the connection? Right now, all you need to do is support the team where you support. Support the team where you love. You get what I say? Support the team where you love. They get a bunch of money over Arsenal. A lot of money. The bread, enough over Arsenal. You get me? Support the team where you love, no brother. Make me the sign for the thing. You understand what I say? He's not a big fan of your music, but more become a big fan of you. Yo, I'm become a big fan of your music, man, if you make me the sign for the thing, bro. You understand where I come from? Yeah. But so Arsenal need 2 more midfielder at Scotland. What kind of midfielder? Because I watch the game and Dorman ready for this. If Yamal and them other players can break through the age of 16 and come dominate like what they're doing, I think it's Dorman time now. Dorman is ready to take this Premier League by storm. You know what I mean? We still have Ethan Waneri, which I don't know why he won't become an Ethan Waneri. I don't know if they're trying to sell him, they're trying to keep him, they're trying to loan him. You know what I mean? But my thing is this. If they're trying to sell Ethan, they need to do it in a way that they sell him and have a buyback option. You know what I mean? They need to sell him and have a buyback option. Because we can't just be selling off our best talents and watching them bloom all over the world. You know what I mean? Real Madrid have this model. I really, really admire it. Whenever they have a talent, they're not scared to sell it. They're not scared to sell their talent, but they're putting in a buyback clause in that shit. They will put a buyback clause in there. So they're going to have first refusal. So here what I pray. At any given time, this player develop and become a giant in the business. Remember, they come back knocking and say, yo, what about my player? It's technically a fitting player. They want the buyback clause night in such a unique way where you just literally look like a fitting player. Then just trigger about the buyback clause and then get the player. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? So Arsenal can sell an asset like Ethan Waneri. You know what I mean? But need to put back a clause inside that allows them to get back the player. You know what I mean? You know what free money Robert gets by inserting buyback clause, by inserting what do you call it, the bonus thing there. What you know what? Wally, imagine you're getting money from player where you already sell. It is mad. Generate 196 mil just by selling their young talent. And them have a buyback clause night. We look like Nico Pat, whatever his name, buyback clause night. You know what I'm saying? They took him back from Como, right? Sell him back to Como for big money and still put back a buyback clause in there. It's mad, it's mad, it's mad. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But we have to get on a serious note with this team because football is just around the corner. And we have to make it work. You get me? Yeah, man, we have to make it work. And guess what, guys? We're gonna breathe tonight early. You know what I mean? We're gonna cut tonight early, short. See if I can get some rest up to go to work early in the morning because I'm back early in the morning. You know what I mean? Buwadi to City, most probably. Yeah, City been on the lookout for Buwadi for a while. You know what I mean? Still haven't materialized with it yet. It probably gonna happen because ain't nobody that's really in for him. You know what I mean? Nobody that's really in for him, so it might go happen. Yeah, the more life gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen. Well, let's see. Let's see what all of this is about, and we can. Yeah. But guys, big up to the chat. Big up Jigga Wagwan. Yeah, man, no guard, no guard. It's sad to see no guard going on, to be honest with you. It is sad to see no guard go because, as I mentioned before in a previous stream, when you have the likes of no guard and Trossard and them that brought some light into the darkness of what was going on at Arsenal. No guard is a Premier League winner at Arsenal. And this bunch of players, a crap here, where we are right now, a crap of player where we are right now, we kind of get attached to them, you know what I mean? And throw away in a way that we always want to see them around. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we get attached to them in a way that we always wanted to see them around. You know what I mean? Hold on, Jigga, what are you doing? Yeah, I got work tomorrow. I'm preparing for work. I just woke up, bro, preparing for work. Okay. Alright, you got work tomorrow. Geez, late for you. Yeah, it's after 11 for me. I got work after be at work by 6. Hey, it's the same thing every day. It's the same thing every day. You know what I mean? But as I was saying about these players, we got so attached to these players because we haven't won the league in so long. We haven't won the league in a long, long time. And here we are right now, Premier League champions. You know what I mean? And it's this bunch of players that have done it for us. You get me? This same bunch of players that have done it for us, they have gotten us over the line. You know what I mean? And we knew that somebody was going to have to leave. We know somebody was going to have to leave. We understand that somebody really was going to have to leave. No guard especially, we know he was going to go because he barely played in a minute. He barely played in the Premier League. Barely played. You know what I'm saying? And he still has something to offer. And even though he might be looking at some guaranteed trophy at Arsenal. He still want to go play some football. He's not a whole man. You get me? He still want to go play some football. So yeah, we're just looking at that scenario. We're saying to ourselves, you know what? Nogard is pretty much one of our own. You know what I mean? It's pretty much one of our own. He's one of the players that help us go over the line as far as this Champions League trophy is concerned. You know what I mean? And it's sad to see him go, even though we knew he had to go. Big up top. What's going on, bro? We the best. That is it. That is it. Big up your damn self. I haven't seen you for a second up top. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Jigga said Michelle can enjoy with Nogard. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Michelle have it so much for Arsenal. I don't know. I don't know what Arsenal do to Michelle, brother. You get me? But she can enjoy Nogard. Hopefully, it bring them some joy over there. You know what I mean? You going to Everton. Michelle going to want to marry Nogard. You're gonna be one of the best things they have over there, right? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, gonna be one of the best things they have over there. Yeah. So that's the whole situation with Nogard. It's sad to see it go, just like it was sad to see Trossard go. You know, it was sad to see Trossard go, but we know we got to rotate and we know we got to change out. One of the things about us is we are not good at changing our players. We get attached to our players. You know what I'm saying? We get attached to our players. It's like Ramsdale and Ryan. We know Ryan was a better goalkeeper, but because he just came and we got so used to Ramsdale and love Ramsdale, it's like we were prone to his mistakes. You know what I mean? They make a mistake that he normally would make and so forth. It's like it stopped, by the way. We just want to see him do better when he couldn't. You know what I mean? Because he was one of our own. You know what I mean? We've grown to love him so much that, you know what I mean? We supported him blindly sometimes. A lot of people don't really do that blind supporting, but even so, we're still attached to the players that we have. Through everything. You get me? And we just need to know that players come and players go. I don't support the club because of the player. You know what I mean? I support the players because of the club. And as soon as they leave, especially if they leave in a bad way like Van Persie, I'm done with them. You know what I mean? As soon as they leave, if their leaving wasn't due diligence to what we were expecting, we're done with them. That's how I am. I'm a supporter of the club, not player. You know what I mean? But we have grown attached to our players, real sincerely attached to them. You know what I mean? As I remember when Nogard signed for the club. I remember when he signed for the club. I remember he cried when he signed for the club. When he saw his son walk out in Arsenal full kit with Nogard on the back. He said that's when it hit him really that he's an Arsenal player. You get me? It was a special moment. You know, it was a special moment. You know what I mean? Make you feel like you shed a tear with him. You get me? And it's like you're saying to yourself, so at his age, because he's what, 31 at the time, I think? Dreams do come true. You know what I mean? Dreams become reality. And he came in one season, spent one season and win the Premier League. And now he has a Premier League medal for his career. Just by making one move at a late stage in his life at Arsenal Football Club. You know what I mean? One move he made at a late stage in his life at Arsenal Football Club. And that one move give him a legendary status. You know what I mean? He's a Premier League champion with Arsenal Football Club. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That's what's up. Everton, that small club next to the biggest club in England. Nico, hey, did everybody know that Nico team lose 4-2 today? Oh, my bad, Nico. I say I wasn't going to tell nobody. All right, I take it back. People, I'm not going to tell nobody. I'm not going to tell anyone that Nico team lost 4-2 today. I will not tell anyone. Okay? No, I ain't going to do it. I'm going to be quiet about it. Nobody will hear it from me. Nobody want hear it come out of my mouth that Leeds, is it Leeds? One team beat Liverpool 4-2 today. I'm not going to say a word. Not going to say a word. Nobody will know that Leeds, Liverpool lost today, Nico. Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me. Okay? Yes. Yeah. Liverpool lost today, but I ain't going to tell nobody. Yeah. So I need to move on. I need to move on. So yeah, you guys talking about food. There's so much taco place around us, but I don't even know. So much Mexican food around us. I mean, like America look like it's just full of Mexican food. Like the biggest restaurants over here is like Mexican restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Biggest restaurant in America is that Mexican restaurant. For some bunch of for people that want to get rid of Mexican like that, they sure love their food. I ain't gonna lie, they sure love Mexican food. Trust me. Yeah, man, Jamaican food is the best food in the world, man. That's no, that goes without saying. Jamaican food is the best food in the world. Yeah, you know? Yeah. Lebanese food. Everybody chewing. Everybody chewing a piece of their food now, say to the best. I've not tried Jamaican food. I need to try more type of food. Still, it cannot be made. Trust me, Jamaican food is the best food in the world, Nico. You just have to ask anybody who ever eat Jamaican food and you know. Just ask anyone that ever eat Jamaican food and you'll see what I'm talking about. Best food in the world. No joke about it. You understand me? Yeah. Best food in the world. I can't believe Nico live in America, California. California, right? And you never eat Jamaican food? Something wrong with you, Nico. Why are you doing that to yourself? Huh? Why are you doing that to yourself, Nico? I don't get it. I don't know. Speaking about food, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get a water, guys. But when we go and get some here we go tomorrow. Because there's nothing Jamaican food. Rare in Cali. Interesting. California. Ain't California like a rich place in America? Right? He comes with. I said I was going for water though. I didn't say I was going for food. I don't eat this late in the night. I don't eat this late in the night, people. No, 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 no. It's summer now. Summer. I gotta get some summer body going on here. I don't eat this late in the night. It's water for me. It's water for me. No, eating at night is the best thing. Oh yeah, shoot. No, eating at night is not good for me because I like to sleep. And if I eat at night, I'm going to go sleep. And then I'm going to get up in the morning with my belly bloated. You know what I mean? Feeling like I'm hungry, but my belly feels full. You know what I mean? Because that food never gets to digest. No, no. Any of you guys going to see the Spider-Man movie yet still? Nobody seen the Spider-Man movie yet? I hope you guys don't get to watch it before me. I'm gonna go watch it, man. I'm just too busy. You gotta make some time to go watch a Spider-Man movie. Marvel coming out with all these movies. And I heard you guys talking about one other one the other day. I saw a Spider-Man movie already, Riley. Okay. Nico swinging around with Spidey. Sighted El Capital Hollywood. Ooh. Nice. No spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers for you though. No spoilers. No spoilers. Yeah, man, he's the boss. I don't think they're gonna find another Spider-Man character quite as much as good as him. Yeah, they can though because it's been getting better. The Spider-Man character has been getting better. Waiting for Batman. You've never watched a Batman movie before. Why? You were too young. I think you were too young. They just have age now where you can go in theaters to watch these PG-16 movie. Tell them that you're 17. Mm. You can start with any one of those Batman movies, man. So Chris come out the womb loving Batman. I'm more of a Superman character than Batman. I didn't like the fact that Batman versus Superman, they allow Batman to harming Superman like that. That just not realistic to me. You know what I mean? No, no. I didn't watch Spider Girl movie. Batman won against Superman. Like for half of the movie, he did. Yeah, for half of the movie, he did until Superman came back alive and I almost choked him to death. I didn't even know there was a Spider Girl. I've been out of the movie world for 1 year, and all this came up. Even in the movie, me and Riley are opposite. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm a Superman character, man. Not really. I watch Batman movies, but I'm a Superman fan. You know what I mean? But I'm not really a DC fan though. I'm a Marvel fan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but if I'm gonna choose over there, I'm a Superman fan, man. Always have. From the cartoon days, go straight into the movies. Yep. You know, blah, Michelle, one of them is Supergirl, and one is Wonder Woman. Supergirl, blah, Wonder Woman, Michelle. I think that's about right. All right, have you seen all the Avengers movie? Yep. Yep, definitely. And I've seen most of them. I've seen most of their solo movies as well. I've seen most, if not all, most of their solo movies as well. Yeah, I've seen most of their solo movies, all the Avengers. I'm waiting for them to come back with one because in the last Captain America, I think he said he gonna gather about the Avengers together. Who do you like in Avengers, Riley? You know, I like more than one. I like more than one characters in Avengers. You know, to be honest with you, I like Iron Man. I like Iron Man because he's funny. He's jovial. You know what I mean? I also I like Spider Man. I love Spider Man. To be honest with you, he's another funny character. I like to laugh. You know what I mean? I like to laugh, so I like the funny characters mostly. Um, I like the Hulk. Everybody loves the Hulk, man. Come on, everybody loves the Hulk. I like the Hulk. Um, yeah, I love Thor. Everybody should. I think everybody who watched that movie, Thor is the comedian in Avengers. Everybody knows that. Thor is the comedian in Avengers. You know what I mean? I love Thor. As I said, I love the characters that makes me laugh. You know what I mean? I remember when Iron Man was provoking the Hulk to change. to change in the Hulk. Keep on poking him and stuff like that. You know? Uh, it's a toxic is the Hulk. So I want to be the Hulk is different, man. The Hulk is a nice character. I mean, you would never think that such a humble man turned into such a wild beast. You get me? I remember when the Hulk owed Loki, and when he run out to Loki, Loki said, "You can't do me nothing, I'm a god." And he grabbed Loki by 1 foot and flip him, and then toss him off and said, "Some puny god you are." Yeah, the Hulk is, you know, and Thor. Always, you can always get a good laugh from Thor. To be honest with you, always get a good laugh from Thor. Thor. Chris say happy with Captain America. Y'all giving character name. Tactics say you want to be the Hulk. And you know, to be honest with you, I think Hulk, I think the Hulk was one of the first Avengers movie I've watched for real. You know what I mean? I think I never forget the day that I watched Hulk. I was a young lad. I think I was probably about 7. And on the day that I don't even think they had Marvel then, it was just random Hulk movie. And I never forget. I think the lady was going into a train when something happened and the Hulk changed. It was the same day that I noticed that I planted a mango seed. I planted a mango seed and it had burst out and started growing. And I planted a mango seed probably about 7, 8 months. And every day I water the same place and look at it and nothing. And then one day just boom. Same day I was watching the Hulk. Yeah, never forget that. Oh, come on, blood. That's wrong of you. That's wrong of you, blood. Blood, that is wrong. That is so wrong of you, blood. Hey, guess what? I ain't hear nobody wants to be Black Panther. Y'all forget that Black Panther is a part of the Avengers too? I hear nobody talking about the great Black Panther. I hear nobody talking about what's the magician name again? I forget, man. What's the magician name again? Dr. Stone? Nobody talking about the great doctor? So we have a bunch of Avengers in the Riley world. Yeah, Iron Man is awesome, man. Doctor Strange. That's his tone, right? Yeah, Doctor Strange. We're all gonna beat up Thanos with ball knowledge. Who is Thanos? FIFA? Thanos is FIFA? Riley, guess which fruit I'm eating? I can bet you're eating an apple. You eating an apple. Yeah, man, we're going gang FIFA. The Rasta is the red apple. Yeah, we gotta get him, man. We gotta get him. He's trying to destroy football. You see, football is the planet. You know what I'm saying? Football is the planet, and he's trying to destroy football. No, our Thanos is that big Arsenal channel. Yeah, we're gonna conquer it. Hulk smash. Crazy. Yeah, Toxic be smashing everything if you become out for it. Everything's gonna be flat. Flat, 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 flat. Like how we are bonded over movie. It was a great organization too. Nobody was fussy about nothing at all. Everybody just played the name that they got and was quite comfortable and okay with it. You see, it's a proper community. It's a proper community. We just build a whole Avengers out of our community just now. It's crazy, right? A whole Avengers we just built from this community just now. And everybody had a good mention and was okay. Sebastian got smashed 8. Why you gonna let Chris hear that now? Why you gonna let Chris hear that? Not gonna leave that one down. Captain Marvel is a badass. Yep. She's like the superwoman in She's like super. I don't understand Captain Marvel character though. I do not understand her character. Don't. It's like they were trying to bring a Superman inside the Avengers. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're trying to bring a Superman inside the Avengers. I do not understand her character. How did she come about? She's like the strongest Avengers. She's the strongest Avengers. But I'm gonna try to watch that Spider-Man sometime this week, at least by now and Sunday. And hopefully everybody watch it already. So we can come and talk about it without any spoilers. You know? Yeah. I know one thing. Y'all can spoil all you want because when Black Panther come out, I'm going to watch that on the first night. So y'all don't even have to worry about that. Yep. That no, I haven't watched that yet. I need to watch that. I need to watch that, Nikolai. Those are my favorite type of movies. I need to watch that. Definitely need to watch that. Yeah, I definitely don't need to watch that movie. Great movie, I love it. I think I need to, it's long though, it's almost 3 hours, but I need to watch it. I'm definitely gonna watch that. Yeah, I need to watch it for real. Yeah, I need to go watch that movie. Yeah, Captain Marvel is a unique one. You know what I mean? Captain Marvel is a unique one. Riley, please say hi, Nate. Hi, Nate. Yeah, man. Everybody in the chat, big up Nate. Say hi, Nate. Please say hi, Blah. Say hi, Blah. Riley, please say Liverpool got beat 4-2. Liverpool got beat 4-2. Chris, that will never happen. That will never happen. No. That will never happen. I thought to say I haven't watched new movie honestly because when I went to college I studied films and it's almost ruined it for me. So I need to get back into that's the reason why I don't like to see how the movies are built. You know what I mean? Because I don't want it to ruin. Let my imagination stay with this. I don't know. Let my imagination stay with this. Let Superman be flying for me. I don't want to see that he's tying the strings and moving all over the place. Don't ruin my child in my adulthood. Yeah. Right. You Spurs been walking Liverpool been walking alone. You know what I mean? Liverpool been walking alone. You get me? Y'all been walking into some empty stadium last season, walking out of some empty stadium last season. Before the game done, y'all players leaving. It doesn't look good on your side. You know what I mean? It don't look good on the side, none at all. No, 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 no. It don't look good for the side, none at all. Liverpool song need to change from never walk alone. You and we will always walk alone because the supporters are not faithful. No, yeah, supporters. I don't know, man. I used to admire Liverpool club and I used to admire Liverpool club. That song Never Walk Alone. I used to say to myself, why can't Arsenal find a song like that? You know what I mean? Why can't Arsenal find a song like that? I used to say that. But we find something bigger than that. It's a banger. You know what I mean? We find a banger. Not London forever. I used to be jealous of Liverpool and this Never Walk Alone song. You know what I mean? Yeah, I used to be. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, why did they have to find that song? Why can't we find a song that big? And here comes North London forever. And trust me, now Spurs and Chelsea, Spurs especially, oh Lord, they're having headaches, man. They're having headaches. You know what I'm saying? They're having headaches. Yeah, my mate Nate. Mm. We can have fun night like this now. We can mix up football with a lot of stuff. Yeah, we can mix up football with a lot of stuff. It's a good mixing night tonight. You know? It's a good mixing night tonight. So who got the tacos? Didn't somebody went to buy tacos? Guys, remember to put a like on the channel as well, all right? Put a like on the channel. Please go ahead and like the channel. Yeah, man, do that thing to like the channel. Oh, Nico eating taco. Nico, you don't share with the community, bro? It's wrong, man. That's wrong. Now you make everybody want taco. I said Nico be eating everything. Chris, you're always hungry. I ain't gonna lie, people. Chris always hungry. For real though. Arsenal are signing Vinny Jr. and Bruno. Fingers crossed, Nate. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, how about that, Toxic? What's your thought on letting Norgard go? How do you feel about it? Chris spent his money on the coins he sent to Riley. That's why you don't eat. That's funny. I eat 4,200. That's too much calories. Isn't that too much calories? Your calories should be 2,500 or something like that, right? Damn, you're overeating, Chris. I think it's kind of dumb. He could have played last season, but didn't. Zubi and Rice played way too much minutes. Well, I definitely don't think he's going to play any minutes this season at all. You know what I mean? I don't think he's going to play any minutes this season at all because with Bruno coming in and Miles Lewis Kelly stepping up, I don't see where he fits. So it's kind of just right that he had to go. To be honest with you, I don't see where he fits anymore. You know what I mean? I don't see where he fits anymore. I definitely don't see him getting in the game this season. You know what I mean? Yeah. Chris said, I'm a swimmer, Riley, so got to eat a lot. You need that protein. Yes, maybe Rice, Saliba, and Saka aren't playing till October. August, September, October. Probably not. Probably Saliba, but Rice and Saka probably just miss a month the most. I don't think they're gonna miss. I don't think Rice and Saka gonna miss all of that. Probably just a month the most. You know. Yeah. Blah heard of Michael Phelps. Yeah, break all those records, man. Break them apart. I mean, like break them up in pieces. $80K is too much. I don't want to compete in strongman competition. Strongman competition. Laura says she can do everything. Bruno will have to come in for the midfield rotation. I don't think he's going to be the one that's doing the rotation, though. I think he's a starter. So he's going to be Bruno and Declan. You know what I mean? I think the rotation is going to be between Zubimendi and Miles Lewis Kelly. You know what I mean? I don't think he's going to be either or hard for Bruno and Declan. I think he's going to be both of them. Odegaard is linked to Gala. I don't think Odegaard is going nowhere, bro. I don't think Odegaard. I think Odegaard wants to lift the Champions League. I don't think Odegaard. Odegaard has at least one more season at Arsenal. At least. You know what I mean? He has at least one more season at Arsenal. I don't see Odegaard leaving this season at all. No, not with, especially not with that World Cup that he just had. You know what I mean? Especially not with that World Cup that he just had. I don't see him leaving this season at all. Maybe I just like all the players and think they can do they can all do great. I think Zubi still starts most game. I don't think he starts most game. I think he starts some game, but I don't think he starts most game. As I said, Bruno coming in, he gonna be Bruno, and Declan Rice started most of these games, especially the big ones. Zubimendi and Miles are going to be rotation players. You know what I mean? But they're still going to get a lot of games and they're still going to start games. Remember, we have cup games and we have all of that. We're going to need to rest the two starters at times. And these two players are very capable, so they will play. They will play. Don't tell me you're eating, Nico. Nico, were you eating? I think he probably was, you know. Inconsistent inconsist said even if he don't, he need to be kept away from the first team. He's not coming back until about a month. Trust me. He's gonna be in and around the team, but just not in the first team. And I think he might get an extra couple of weeks rest. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it. I think he might probably get a month to a month and a half rest than the normal players. But remember also that Saliba is out for about 4 to 5 months. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I think it will be out for a little bit. I think we give Vinny JR, we have the best attack. I think so too. We'll have a good attack. Probably, I don't know if it's but we'll have a very fantastic attack. If we had Alvarez to that, then we'll have the best attack. Okay, bye. I gotta go play some football now. Bye, Nate. Yeah. Yeah, mate. Thank you for passing through the stream, mate. Thank you for passing through the stream. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Big up your damn self too. Yeah, bye, Nate. I need, bye, Nate. Oh yeah, guys, I got work, so I gotta go. I gotta go. I got work in the AM at like 4 hours from now. Can y'all imagine that? 4 hours from now. And then we'll be back again tomorrow. You know what I mean? We'll be back again tomorrow. Guys, it was a lovely stream. You know what I mean? We mixed it up a bit tonight and we had fun with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, we mixed it up a bit tonight and we had fun with it. So I'll see you all tomorrow, Avengers. See you all tomorrow, Avengers. 4 hours is enough sleep for an Avenger. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Especially for me. You know what I mean? Iron Man. Remember, I have robots all over the place doing my bits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But thank you guys for making this stream special. You know what I mean? And we will be back again tomorrow. Do it all over again. Hopefully, fingers crossed, man. We get in a here we go tomorrow, people. What y'all think? Yeah. Hopefully, we get that here we go tomorrow. So we're keeping our fingers crossed, all right? Yeah, man. Let's do the damn thing and see. All right? People, this is Riley's World. Big up on the damn self. Football is coming up. Football is coming back soon, so we will soon be smiling and some will be crying. But nevertheless, we're going to be watching football together again. You know what I mean? Big up, everybody. Thanks for passing through. Thank you all for the company. See y'all again tomorrow. Big up. Peace. I'm out.